So one of the most common arguments in the church is whether to use the Bible app or the Bible book. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Jacky. You're watching Once Upon a Church. Thank you for subscribing, and if you're new here, please subscribe and like this video as well. A lot of church members promote the use of Bible book rather than a Bible app because it carries more originality. But because technology has improved so much, it's just been more convenient to use a Bible app. But is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? So without further ado, here are my pros and cons of using the Bible app. Let's start off with the good things. Of course, everybody has it nowadays. Everybody nowadays carry an iPhone. I guess majority of them do, but most of them just carry an iPhone and you just get it out of your pocket, and it's so convenient. You just grab it and just take it out and read it anytime you want, anywhere you want, pretty much. You're probably looking at your phone right now and just reading off your Bible right now and not even listening to me.
Look at me!
It fits into your pocket. You can read it in any lighting condition, and you can search for keywords. A lot of times I try to find keywords in the Bible, but it's just so hard because I have to flip through all the pages and still can't find the word that I'm looking for. I know you're in here somewhere. Say Abraham was found in the Old Testament. It's also found in the New Testament, and I had no idea that it's mentioned so many times in the Bible that it's just repeated almost everywhere in the Bible. Reading plans are an awesome way to connect you and God together. It's one of the many ways that you can build a relationship with God. There are billions of different plans out there for different sorts of people as well. Whether you're new to Christianity or you've been a Christian for a long time and you want to get to know Him more, there's always a Bible plan that's right for you. And Bible apps often contain a lot of these different plans for you, and it's just a source to where you can find all of them. And it doesn't matter how different you think you are, there's always a plan just right for you. Not only does the Bible contain just one version of the Bible, there's also different translations such as King James, or you want to go in NIV version. There's just a broad amount of different versions of translations that you can access to. Sometimes different versions of the Bible give you a better understanding of what the verse is actually talking about. There are also different types of versions of the Bible app as well. Say Olive Tree. Olive Tree is an app which is for commentary as well. Commentary sections are there to interpret and deduce the Bible verse, and it gives you a better understanding of what it truly means.
So why are these woodlands so attractive to penguins?
A lot of times in the Bible there are deeper meanings than just what it's just read. It also gives you a different point of view from a different person. Bible for Kids is an animation and a children's narrative for kids to understand it better. A lot of times when you tell a kid Bible stories, it's really hard for them to imagine how it's like in there. But if you give them an app which contains a lot of animations and pictures, story, and just cheerful pictures inside, it will help them understand a lot better. They just be more attracted to reading it. It's like the center for children who can't read good, who want to learn to do other stuff good too. Okay, now that's enough for the good things. What about the bad things about the Bible app? Of course, we use it for everything. Using the iPhone and iPads mainly for working, gaming, and even YouTubing. It's really common for everyone here. And a lot of times when I use it, I always get these notifications. And a lot of times when I'm reading the Bible on the Bible app, there's always this notification pop up. Although you can take it off, but sometimes it'll just gets you off your focus. Even for me, when I'm using my phone, I always tend to click on the home button, and it just takes me out, and I'm just looking at my apps, I'm looking at my messages and emails and stuff like that. It kind of just ruins the atmosphere for me. I don't know about you, but a lot of times when I'm doing my devotion, I'm always in the library at night. So at my university, I go to the library where it's more calming, it's more quiet there, there's no one there to disturb me. But a lot of times when I'm there, I always forget to bring my charger and or my external battery, and in the end of the day, my phone battery usually dies off of me, and I just can't finish my devotion, or I just couldn't even start at all. Have you ever bought a really thick book and you read it from the very first page to the very last page, and you just feel so successful when you read that? If you have this feeling, this relates back to you really well. Finishing a book gives you a really big sense of accomplishment. Makes you feel like you've done something really good, and you want to keep on going and like stack it up and like books out, like putting on bookshelves and just seeing like them as trophies. Same thing goes for the Bible. Reading it off the phone doesn't really give you that feeling of success because you're just looking at the phone, you're scrolling. Although it kind of gives you that feeling, but it's not as much as a book.
Monday. Here we go again.
When you're reading off the book, for example, it's just like this so thick right here. And then once you like went past all those pages, you just feel so successful, like you've done so much, you've read so much, you got that info inside your head as well, which is really good feeling. One thing that books can do, but like the Bible app cannot do, is giving you an overview. And what I mean by that is when you look at the Bible book, oftentimes you can look into a page like this and then go to the very end and have a look into it. Sometimes it's good to do that because you want to have a look at how the broad picture is, like God's great plan, how it's like from the very start to the very end of the book. Like it gives you that overview and not just looking at the very small part. A lot of times when we read something, we're always reading that little part and not the big picture. And reading the Bible, like the book version, will always give you a bigger picture. The Bible app, however, it always gives you like a page by page kind of thing. You can sort of like overview it by just flipping like all the page, but it's a little bit inconvenient. You just have to like scroll, click, 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 things like that. And it's not as convenient as looking inside like an entire book. Okay, so you're probably wondering if which one I would choose, whether I choose the Bible book or should I just get the app version of it. Well, to me, like if I had to choose between them both, I'd go for the book because I'm more of a book person. I like reading something and it gives you that success feeling, like how you go through all the pages, like you've gone, and then when you look back into it, you just feel like, oh, I've accomplished something. Like, I'm not lazy all day, like things like that. It gives you that big feeling of success. Just makes you keep on going, and you find out more and more about the Bible. That's how it makes me feel. It just like builds me up every time. So that's why I choose the book over the app. Yep, so that's the pros and cons of between the Bible book and the Bible app. Tell me if I miss anything. I'm definitely sure I missed something out. Write down in the comments below and give it a thumbs up if you like this video, because it really means a lot to me and I know that this content is what you guys want. Also put in the comment section which one you prefer. Do you prefer the Bible book or do you like the Bible app? Which one do you like, and tell me why as well. Anyways, my name is Jacky. This is Once Upon a Church. I'll see you next week. Alright, bye.
Space and might crash dash to millennium, a million miles are running at the speed